This is forexbrokers.net, and we continue this trading academy with the Elliott waves videos. So far we covered the Elliott wave generalities and a few examples of how to trade impulsive waves, what makes an impulsive wave, and more importantly how an Elliott wave count looks like on the real chart, on the real market, in comparison with the trading theory. And keep in mind that of the videos on this trading academy, they come to complement the information already provided in the articles in each section. In this section, for the rookie part, we introduced a bit the Elliott waves, we covered the impulsive waves, and now it is time to look at the simple corrections. Like in the article, you've noted that for corrective waves, Elliott always used letters. So every time you look at an Elliott wave count, like this one here for instance, everywhere you see letters and not numbers, that means a corrective wave. Namely, A, B, C, X wave, A, B, C, D, E. This is a corrective wave, the entire wave. Not to say that all the segments are corrective, because this is an A, B, C. We see that the B wave retraces less than 61.8, which makes it a zigzag pattern. A zigzag pattern looks like this. A, B, C. The entire pattern is corrective, but because the B wave doesn't retrace more than 61.8 into the territory of the previous wave A, it means that this is a zigzag, and the first segment is impulsive, the second is corrective, and the third wave is impulsive. So here on this B wave of a bigger degree in red, all this structure that you see here is a corrective wave, but A and C here are impulsive of a lower degree. What I'm trying to say is that the Elliott waves theory combines impulsive rules and corrective waves in various degrees, and this is key to understand how to trade with the Elliott waves theory. Another pattern, so this is a zigzag, we said, this one. Another simple correction that the Elliott waves theory focuses on and emphasizes on, it is called a flat pattern. A flat pattern is similar with a zigzag. You'll have a wave A, but the B wave retraces more than 61.8, and then you have the C wave. This is a flat pattern. You will find all the types of flat patterns and zigzag patterns on the article part of this trading academy. What's the catch with this flat pattern? Well, the catch is that the B wave retraces more than 61.8, and if this is happening, wave A is corrective, wave B is corrective, and only the C wave is impulsive. And last but not least, for instance here, you have A in red, B in red that retraces more than 61.8 of wave A, which implies that wave A is corrective as well, the B wave corrective as well, and then the C wave, an impulsive move, completes the flat pattern. And then the last simple correction that Elliott discovered was a triangle, A, B, C, D, E, and then the price in this case moves to the upside. Imagine the triangle by simply connecting the so-called A and C and B to D trend lines in order to view it a bit, let's say, better on the screen. This is a triangle as well at the end of a complex correction. This is a triangle as well. Triangles are very common on the Elliott wave theory. So when you trade simple corrections with the Elliott wave theory, the logical process tells you that you should start from searching if the market forms a simple correction or a complex correction. Because remember your first question, is this move impulsive or corrective? If it's impulsive, you should label it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's corrective, you should label it with A, B, C. or A, B, C, D, E if it's a triangle. If you decide that it is a corrective move, then the next question part of the analysis is to establish if that move is simple or complex. If it is simple, the price action that follows the simple correction must confirming. What are the confirmation steps? You can find them on the article as well, but I will show it here in order to understand. To confirm, for the market to confirm that zigzag as a simple correction, what follows after, remember this is A, B, C. What follows after the C wave should be a move in the opposite direction to break the so-called 0 to B trend line and to fully retrace the C wave in less than the time that it took for the C wave or the last segment here to form. So we project the time here. Let me change the color here so that you can see something like this. So if the price that follows reverses the zigzag like this, this implies that the zigzag is a simple correction. Why is this important? It means that the market ended the cycle. So we can move on with a different cycle. If the market, on the other hand, let's say it goes like this. Is this valid for a simple correction? No. It implies that this zigzag here is part of a complex correction, and what we've seen here to the downside is either an intervening X wave or part of an intervening X wave. We'll cover the X waves later. So let's say that this is the condition for the zigzag to be a simple correction. Now let's look here. What do we have? From the end of the first wave, over lower degree, we have wave A in green. Don't mind this mess. Just look at the wave A in green. You have A in green, so A, B in green. Look at the B wave, the retracement level. It retraces between 23.6 and 38.2. It is no way beyond 61.8, which implies that this pattern that forms here falls into the category of a zigzag and not a flat. It means that this is an impulsive move and we should label it with numbers. So wave A is an impulsive move labeled with numbers of a lower degree. In purple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Then A, B, C, the B wave. If this is an impulsive wave and if this is the B wave that retraces less than 61.8, the C wave must be an impulsive wave. It turns out it is a terminal impulsive wave, a pattern that we will study later in this Trading Academy, and goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a terminal impulsive move here, and then the zigzag is completed here. So we have A, B, C. Remember this situation. The zigzag is completed here. Now, the question by the time that the market breaks lower is whether this end of the C wave, the zigzag, is the end of a cycle of a bigger degree, or this wave A, or the zigzag is part of a complex correction. So all we gotta do is to move on the right side all the way to here and to respect that rule that we said here, namely the price that follows a zigzag must fully reverse the C wave in less than the time that it took for the C wave to form. This is the reason why we have this shape here. We measure, imagine that we measure the C wave. Let's measure it from here to here. This is the distance in time of the C wave. We project it on the right side from the moment that the C wave ended, like this. And the price must fully retrace this level here in less than that time. Is it retraced? Yes. In this case, we just found out that the market formed a zigzag as a simple correction. A cycle of a bigger degree ended, and we can move on with the next segment of our analysis. The same we can say with flat patterns, the same we can say with triangles, only that the conditions differ in the case of triangles. Make sure you read the article in order to find out the conditions to prove a triangle and a flat as simple corrections. Bye bye.